Hey, and welcome back. We're going to be travelling around the east and east coast of England to see what it's all about. Let's hope the sun's shining. We're just leaving Shipbourne, which is north of Tunbridge, where we spent a very quiet night, and we're heading for the Dartford crossing. Let's go.
We popped into Lakeside for a look around and a bite to eat.
First up, Lakeside Shopping Centre. Let's hope they take dogs. Crikey. Hey, if not, oh poor old Claude, he's going to have to wait here. Sorry Pops, you're going to wait here. Here we go.
It has over 250 shops, from high street to luxury brands. There's also a wide variety of restaurants and cafes with a popular waterfront area. For entertainment, there's a View Cinema, Hollywood Bowl and Putt Shack.
Wow, what a massive complex. My God. Looking for somewhere for a coffee or a cup of tea, sticky bun. A lot of the places are shut. Plenty for the kids to do. Well, apparently dogs aren't allowed in here. But he's made so many friends from the public. Loving it. He's loving it as well. Good morning. We stayed overnight in this delightful car park. It was very quiet night, very peaceful. We found it on Park for Night, and it's just round the corner from St Andrew's Church. This is Abberton, Abberton. And we're going to have a little stroll round, see what it's all about.
Michael. Michael. Not a round tower anyway.
Yeah.
It's there, town.
We've read that it's a Grade 2 listed building, and it originates from the 14th century. And there's bits added on.
Most of the church was built in the 14th century and the tower was added in the 16th century. It's on the edge of Abberton Water, a reservoir formed in 1930s.
Chucks away. We haven't left any rubbish, we haven't left anything. Come on, let's go, go, go.
We've just driven 10 minutes down the road to a place called Mercy. Not Mercy or Merci, Mercy. We thought we'd come down to the beach with Claude because Claude loves the beach. Well, we all do, don't we? Here we have a look. Love the colourful beach huts. Oh, love it, so English. Right, where are they? Oh, I can see them. A bit chilly today. Not as cold though. The rain's holding off as well, which is good. Because fed up with rain. We've come up here to get some sunshine. And Mercy is the most easterly inhabited island in the UK. Yesterday we drove through Silver End, which is where my dad was born. We found the street, but I don't know the number of the house, so I'm going to have to do a bit more research there and come back and pay homage. Good morning. It's Wednesday morning. Yesterday after the beach we were going to take on Colchester, but because of the weather and a few things going wrong with the van, we decided not to. Anyway, we found a spot for the night, and we've now arrived in Ipswich. Ipswich, would you believe? Never been here before. Anyway, we found a farm shop. See what's on offer. Well, that was a quick visit. Managed to find myself a vegan roll and an apple and mango drink, or a juice drink. Very nice. Now I've got to find the other two so that Sue can pop in and get something for lunch. Where could they be? I can see him. I found him. Just going for a little walk. Sorry? Something tells me we've arrived. Ipswich Town Football Club. There's the stadium. Now we're heading into the town centre. See what we can find. And I need to get my hair cut.
I heard from your mom and your dad you're in town, and that you're meeting some friends for some.
St Mary at the Elms, known locally as the Elms. The church dates from Norman times. The door dates from the 11th century and is supposed to be the oldest in the country.
Even like this is on the back of your neck. Shadows misplaced makes you hard to forget what I've been told. been told. Oh, what a day. Something just gets in the way. Heart on my sleeve. Wish it was that easy. Searching the shorelines for it on your own. Soft skin like petals, the queen of the cold, so I've been told.
As we walked through the town towards the waterfront, we passed 4 Street Baths. It was built in 1894 and is still open as a public swimming pool. We reached the waterfront, which is next to the university campus, and unsurprisingly the area is known for lively bars and restaurants, some of which are inside old industrial buildings. The area looked interesting and would be lovely on a summer's evening.
Right, that's it from Ipswich town centre. Got my hair cut from a Kurdish barber, very good, I was well impressed. And now we're going to stay here the night in the car park, as we've been told by the park attendant that we can. And we paid up till 10 tonight, and then from 10 till 8 tomorrow it's free, and then we'll just maybe pay for another hour, get our gear sorted, and then shoot off to our next destination. Thursday morning, we had a very peaceful night in the car park at Ipswich Town Football Club, and now we've just driven up to the coast, which is about 20 minutes away, and we're in a town called Aldborough, or Aylborough, something like that, and we're going to spend a few hours here, have a look around. Very quaint. Let's go and have a look, see what's going on.
We found a central free parking space in Aldborough, ideal for a walk along the pebbles and into the pretty historic town.
Moot Hall. It's been a town hall for 400 years, and the first floor is still used by the town council. Interesting.
Snooks the dog, owned by Nora and Robin Akeson, who were both doctors in Aldborough. He would often attend house visits and was a common sight trotting down Aldborough High Street. The origin of his name Snooks is from the tinned snook fish which the family ate during the war.
There's some beautiful houses along here, all different shapes, sizes and colours. Right, that's it from Aldborough. We found ourselves a nice little park up, as you just seen, facing the seawall. And Claude and I are off for a little walk now.
Southwold is another lovely town with interesting old buildings. We walked along the promenade to the pier. It was built in 1900 as a landing stage for steamboats from London.
Taking off, blowy out there. We're in Southwold, which is 10 miles up the road from Aldersborough. Yeah, and we found this lovely cafe. I mean, it's so cute. Look at this. Cup of tea from a teapot. Can't beat it. Nice homely feel. And Claude is begging for some food. I got myself a vegetable pasty. Okay, it's not a Cornish pasty, but it's nice. Yeah.
The pier was originally 810 feet long, but over the years, damage from the war, sea mines and storms reduced its length to 60 metres. In the 1980s, the pier was sold and under private ownership has been rebuilt and developed. Southwold Lighthouse. The present lighthouse came into operation on the 3rd of September 1890. The character and range of the lighthouse was changed in December 2012, with the main light being increased from 17 to 24 nautical miles. St Edmund's Church was built over 60 years, from the 1430s to the 1490s. It replaced a smaller 13th century church that was destroyed by fire.
Wow, we've got lovely blue sky this morning. Good morning. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to anyone that's watching. We stayed here last night. It's lay-by. On the A12 to Lowestoft. We had a very quiet night, must admit. We even got public toilets. With toilet paper. Yeah. A turn up for the books. We're going to head off now and find somewhere to have some brekkie. Quite hungry actually.
The All Saints Church in Frosterton.
It's just up the road from where we camped for the night. But we had to pop in because it just is so idyllic here. It's absolutely, and then with the blue sky and the sun shining, well. This tower behind me is over 1,000 years old. How cool is that?
We do seem to visit a lot of churches, but All Saints Church at Frosterton was a real gem. We couldn't see inside, but the graveyard filled with snowdrops was beautiful.
Place is locked up. What a pity. I'd love to have a look inside there. I mean, we're not really religious in any way, but we just love churches.
One of our last stops on this adventure was Framlingham, famous for its castle and as the hometown of Ed Sheeran. Framlingham Castle is more than 800 years old and is where Mary Tudor was declared Queen in 1533. The town is very proud of its links to Ed Sheeran, our guide telling us about the song he wrote, about the castle and the telephone box in the market square being named the Kiosk on the Hill.
Rich and powerful, didn't want for anything. Second half of the history of the castle, it goes right to the other end of the scale, to the people who have absolutely nothing. They need a workhouse to be able to earn something to feed themselves, a little bit of money. So from the people at the very top to the people at the very bottom.
Edith Pretty, who owned a Tranmere house in 1939, employed Basil Brown, a self-taught archaeologist, to excavate the mysterious mounds in her garden. He unearthed the remains of a whole Saxon ship and gold artefacts, thought to be the burial site of a Saxon king. Because of the weather, we didn't get to explore outside and called it a day.
The sun is setting at the river's end. This is the place where you can find me.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Bloody cold.
Right, we're throwing the towel in. It's just rain, and it's going to be raining
snow.
all week. Yeah, we've got a little bit of snow then. And we don't mind all this. I love stormy weather, but no. We're heading home. We've got, what, 6 hours drive?
About that.
Yeah, about 6 hour drive. And we'll probably stop off somewhere for the night. And arrive tomorrow morning in Plymouth. We'll see you next time on the next adventure. Be good.
Cheers.
Cheers.